Hello, and welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Ciaphas Cain here, my Jedi Knight, and where we last left off we were doing another interlude part of the series, and we did a few more space missions, we got to know Kira a little bit better, and we're now ready to continue with the story arc. We're on our way to the world of Belsavis, where Lord Scourge has mentioned the Emperor has plans to enact some form of ritual. So, heading to the distant Outer Rim. Officially, Belsavis is a sparsely populated Republic world dominated by Arctic plains. Its only notable feature is the rare tropical rifts that break up the expanses of ice, heated by natural geothermal vents, and home to a surprising diversity of plant life. In truth, Belsavis is an ultra-secure prison colony established by the Republic. Until recently, the prison's existence was top secret, but its discovery by the Empire has resulted in rumors spreading throughout the galactic underworld. The prison is now in a state of lockdown, and both Republic and Imperial militaries have a presence on the scene.
Master SWTOR, we've arrived at Belsavis. Have you learned anything?
The Empire just launched a surprise attack there. Dangerous prisoners are free from their cells to wreak havoc down on the surface.
A mere diversion. The Emperor has only one true goal: the annihilation of all life on this world.
Wiping out an entire planet isn't easy.
We don't know how the Emperor intends to destroy all life on Belsavis. We do have one lead. Intelligence indicates a high-ranking Imperial named Executor Kranus recently arrived on world.
Kranus is a pure-blooded Sith, fanatically loyal to the Emperor. Whatever the plan is, he's the one tasked with carrying it out.
What else can you tell me about Executor Kranus?
Unlike most of Sith blood, Kranus was not born with an affinity for the Force. Despite this, he has risen quickly through the ranks of the Emperor's army. It would be a mistake to underestimate him.
Anna Tabord, a member of our order, is already on the surface looking for Kranus. She'll help you find the Executor, but she isn't strong enough to stop him. That task falls on you.
Sometimes I feel like I'm the only Jedi getting anything done.
We all serve in our own way. You are our greatest warrior, and our best hope. Go to the planet's surface and meet Anna at the coordinates I'm sending you now. May the Force be with you.
We each serve in our own way. You have barely been a Jedi Knight for maybe just over 2 years, and have been taken over by the dark side of the Sith Emperor, are a Jedi's greatest warrior. I have problems with this, but fine.
Master, I've marked the best escape pod for your sole use. I, of course, will go down with the ship.
Both Republic and Imperial players are here at the same time, doing their own deeds, following their own paths. We each have our own orbital station to dock at. And right, who do we want to take down to the planet's surface? Decisions. Ah, come along, Lord Scourge. Your insights might be useful. Ah, the Colocoid War Games flashpoint. How many... Unfortunately, one of the... well, maybe the only flashpoint nowadays that doesn't turn up on the activity finder. Actually, no, there may be another one as well, which is similar in principle as well.
Welcome to Macula Station, gateway to the Belsavis penal colonies. Feel free to ask me about our correctional facilities.
Can it, 05? This is a prison, not a tourist attraction. Master Jedi, good to have you aboard. Warden Plate's already okayed your admittance. I take it you're... armed?
I never go anywhere without my lightsaber.
Thought so. Normally, I'd confiscate your equipment, but the Warden wants you planetside ASAP. Given the situation, I figure he'll want you carrying.
What does the Warden want with me?
Couldn't say. Best not to keep him waiting, though. Just take the shuttle and report to the Warden immediately. And be careful, it's nasty down there.
Okay.
Don't keep the Warden waiting.
So there is a developing situation on Belsavis. And it looks like we were registered as we arrived here at the orbital station. And someone has informed the Warden of our arrival. I do like Belsavis as a world. It's a very lovely looking world. As I say, you've got large expanses of ice similar to Hoth, but then you have these small tropical rifts, as I mentioned. Let's see what codex entries we just gained. We have one. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Of course, we've just arrived here in minimum security. Well, we are here as a player of the Republic, and we have our own kind of built-up set of fortifications, some established infrastructure. The Empire, as they're kind of invading this world, formed a form of beachhead in the southeastern area of the map. As we're progressing through the world, both Imperial and Republic players will be traveling west into high security, maximum security, and then finally north and east into a region known as the Tomb. But we'll learn more about Belsavis and the different regions as we progress through them. As always, we do have our heroic mission terminal here. We just have completed we've just had the daily reset. In fact, good news. I mean, even by the time you get to this part, before this part becomes public, the event will have already occurred. In fact, we may even show the event off with Ciaphas Cain here. But there is a Rakghoul Resurgence event, which I've been waiting for Phaedron, my Imperial agent, for about 4 weeks now. And that is happening on, I think, the 21st or the 23rd. Either way, it's happening in about 3 weeks. So, thank Christ for that. Let's have a look around before we go see the Warden, shall we? Okay, we have an admin sector here. No social items are available. What's downstairs? Marshal Kavarat Security Station. So this is the command structure. Guessing this is the cantina over here. We have a small marketplace. Anything of interest? Modification vendors. Ooh, what does the knight armor set look like here? Okay, not bad. Depends how it dies, really, but yeah, not terrible. So go pop into the cantina as well. At least I think this is the cantina that's here. It is not. Right. Oh, there is one. Where is it hiding? Interesting. Unless it's part of the command. I just didn't look in the right room. Oh. It's... okay, fair enough. Indeed. Just popping our head in to see if Paxton Rail was there. Right, let's go meet the Warden, shall we? Oh, I was going to say a lot of dead prisoners, but some of them are still twitching. Some of them are, anyway. This is the prison command center. We might need to get you some different armor, Lord Scourge. Walking around with his Sith alongside us is gonna, make first impressions very difficult.
So, the Jedi finally arrives. Started to think you'd gotten cold feet. I'm Warden Plate. This here's my second in command, Growl. Now, let's get one thing straight. This is my prison. You want to help out, bust a few heads? Fine. But you'll do things my way. Understand?
I do things one way. Mine.
You just watch yourself. Endanger my men, and I'll punt your sorry butt right off this rock. This facility houses some of the galaxy's most dangerous criminals. Was one of the Republic's best-kept secrets until the Empire caught on.
Our guards found a subspace transmitter in one of the prison wards. Crude, but functional. Must have taken decades to scrap together.
Blasted thing led the Imperials right to us. They snuck in, sprang the prisoners, and blew open the armories in a single strike.
I need to know who or what we're dealing with here.
Only the worst of the worst find themselves in my prison. Use your imagination. The military's already sent a few elite detachments our way. Been about as useful as a tauntaun in a sandstorm.
Last we heard, they'd lost the deep prison. Encountered some unknown species in the maximum security wing. And they're getting pummeled.
Let them sweat. Our priority is securing this level. And that means stamping out a gang of lunatics calling themselves the Condemned. They're all second and third generation prisoners. Born and raised right here in the prison. Just as twisted as the scum they're descended from.
Sounds like they got a pretty raw deal.
Save your sympathy. They're animals. Every last one. Thanks to them, our security fields are down and our access to the armories has been cut off. We're sitting naked here. If we can retake the armories and get those fields back online, we'll be in business. Then we'll... Wait, what's that?
Warden! Return fire!
You survive.
Seal off the wing! No one gets in or out without my say-so! Kelsa, how's the Warden?
Dead, sir. Clean shot to the head. I think that makes you the new Warden.
I hadn't thought of that.
How'd those prisoners even get in there?
Like Plate said, our defenses are pretty much nil right now. Didn't realize just how vulnerable we were, though. Securing this station is our first priority. Another ambush like that and we're through. Our security field should keep the prisoners out. Some condemned saboteurs trashed the field generator, and the whole network is down.
Leave it to me, sir. A few tools, a little elbow grease, and I'll have that generator back up in no time.
That generator could still be crawling with prisoners. I'd feel a lot better knowing someone was watching her back.
You've got guards. Have them escort her.
Until those fields are up, I need all security personnel defending the station. Afraid that just leaves you.
Just let me slip into something more blaster-resistant.
The generator isn't far. Just keep those lunatics away from Kelsa. Give them one for the Warden.
Question, why wasn't everyone wearing something a little more blaster resistant when you realized the prisoners were escaping? Other question, why didn't your security forces better hold the entrance to the command center? They must have seen them coming.
Get Kelsa to that generator in one piece. Counting on you.
There's an over-reliance on technology. Once those shields fail. Yeah, you just let a lot of good Republic individuals, like citizens, die. Due to complacency, I would say. But we have to get this situation under control before we can find our fellow Jedi Otherwise, we're going to be just trying to wade through prisoners and Imperials. Our fellow Jedi is fairly deep here within the minimum security section. What we'll do is we'll take a small break here. When we come back, it looks like we are heading over to one of the nearby power generators with this Kelsa to get it back online. But no doubt the Warden, the new Warden, will have more things for us to do. But we'll learn more about this group of condemned and the other prisoners and the Imperial activities here next time. Thank you all for joining me with even more Star Wars The Old Republic here on the world of Belsavis. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then though, take care. Bye bye now.